mark galore. This is Beauty Mark Couture. I wear my food. That's how I do it. See this? Just the tip. Just the tip. Just look at this. I don't think you see this. Hello everyone, and welcome to the show. Well, as you know, over in France, there's some sporting events going on right now. One we're really looking forward to is the breakdancing. Now, what you don't know is on the streets and food courts all over Paris, there's breakdancing squads performing and competing. This is the real deal breakers here. Olive Branch City is sending one of our own breaking crews called the Branch City Breakers. We're sending them over there. My brother Mark, his BMG clothing line, he's sponsoring them. So we'll be checking in on my good friend Joey. He goes by his breaking name, Dindada. We'll be checking in on Dindada as the show progresses. Also, we'll be reviewing various French cuisine. So I'm looking forward to that. what I have here is a French snack. This particular one is raspberry flavored. Look how cute and little that is. Now this French cookie is called Macron. It's an interesting name for a little cookie. Look how little it is. I bet I can fit the whole thing in my mouth. That was the softest, most delicate thing I've ever had in my mouth. Here's the problem, though. It's what's inside. I don't like what's inside it. Raspberry flavor. I didn't care for that. It's kind of a puree. No. 4 out of 10 flushes. Now let's head on over to Din Dada and see what he's up to.
Name's Din Dada. We're over here in Paris representing Olive Branch City in a breaking battle. Now the breaking battle's happening at a mall food court, where most breaking battles happen. Now we're here in 2 events. We've got the team event with my Branch City Breakers, and then we got the solo event. And we're looking to get that gold chain. And we're looking to get that gold chain in both events. I'm going to tell you the first time I ever seen break. Just a little kid at a county fair. I looked over at the tennis court and I saw this young man. I said, now what is going on? First he had music just blaring out of his boombox. And there he was. Looked like he had some sort of electricity flowing through his body or something. Dancing along to the beat. Blew my mind. And there were times where this young fella, it looked like he had water. Water just flowing through his veins. I kid you not. Looked like he had water flowing through his veins. After seeing that, I told my mama, I said, Mama, I want to get me some of that electric water. And I want to move my body like that. She had no idea what I was talking about. All she knew is she had to get me a cardboard box to spin on, one of them there boom boxes, and a cassette, jam on it. And I breakdanced to that jam on it, and I taught myself how to breakdance. And that's why I'm where I am today. Now, we got both events coming up later on today, and we're looking to place gold chain in both. Now, back to you, Pepe Le Pew.
Did he say back to you, Pepe Le Pew? Huh. This Macron here, vanilla flavored. Vanilla flavored is right. It's so light and so delicate. But the flavor being just plain old vanilla, not much to it. 5 out of 10 flushes. You saw it right, you heard it right. Now tell me how wrong it is. What I have here is from Wendy's. It is the breakfast item French toast sticks. Oh, there it is. That's that look I wanted to see. I smell it. So French toast, it's kind of like pancakes, but it's got egg in it. An eggy bread toast. So it's got a good toasting on it, so you get that texture. I am picking up a little bit of that egg. This isn't too bad. Five out of 10 flushes. You saw it right, you heard it right, now tell me how wrong it is. P.S. Tell someone you love them.
Well, we just finished the team competition. And let's just say, I feel a lot like my Panda Express order from the food court. Sweet and sour. I guess you could say I'm a little sweet because, well, we got a chain. But then I'm sour because the Annie Ann's judge, not only did he mess up my order earlier, but I do believe he robbed our team of a gold chain. You see, earlier in the day, I stopped by Annie Ann's for a lemonade. Second shift manager helped me out with that. Now I walked back up to him. I said, "Sir, you got ice in my lemonade." I didn't want ice in my lemonade. He says, "You should have said something when you ordered it." I said, "I did say something. Look here at my receipt." He says, "How about you just pick it out?" Pick out what? Pick out the ice? Well, we went round and round verbally, and I about pop-locked on him. But then we parted ways, and I went with my extra watery lemonade. But let me tell you something right now. I can't be too sour when we just won silver. at a breakdance competition in Paris, France. Should have been gold. Should have been gold. The judge from Sbarro gave us a 10. The judge from Cinnabon gave us a 10. The judge from Panda Express gave us a 10. Came down to that judge at Auntie Anne's, second shift manager. I believe his name was Eric. Eric, a little salty from our argument earlier on about the ice in my lemonade, Eric gave us an 8. But like I said, when you got something like this, how can you be sad? Back to you, Pepe Le Pew.
Did he just call me Pepe Le Pew again? Well, anyway, congratulations to Din Dada and the Branch City Breakers for winning silver at the competition, the team competition over there in Paris at a mall food court. That's also congratulations to my brother and BMG, his clothing line, who is the sponsor for the Branch City Breakers. I'm sure that's going to bring a lot of exposure to his clothing line. Look how fancy these are. I like that. Little fancy pants. Little fancy pants Macron. This is salted caramel flavor. Mmm. That's tasty. For such a little thing, it's got a lot of flavor. That's tasty. Yeah, that caramel really explodes. 7 out of 10 flushes. As you can see, I have Popeyes here because it says Louisiana Kitchen. Typically, we're doing the chicken over there at Popeyes. They're always coming up with something new, different sandwich, something. I wanted to review the French fries. This is a very large box of fries. They do seem hot. They look like they're well peppered. Well, this is what usually happens. Flimsy. Soggy. These have been sitting out. But here's the thing. The flavor's pretty good. It's just, they're always soggy and greasy. But I do like that flavor. Far from one of the best fries, that's for sure. Greasy. But I do like them. But maybe in a, guilty pleasure. 4 out of 10 flushes. believe he did it. Joey, I mean Dindada. Dindada wins gold. Amazing. I guess he did a triple gainer on land, turned it into the helicopter, turned it into the backspin. Crowd went nuts. Oh, wow. I hope you have enjoyed the show. Olive Branch City is going nuts. We've got a breakdancing crew that won silver, and now we've got Dindada who's won gold. I'll tell you what, you know who this is really good for? My brother Mark. He took a big gamble on sponsoring this breakdancing crew and sent him over to Paris. He pretty much invested his entire life savings in this whole thing. But because the team was wearing and Dindada was wearing BMG by Mark Gabor clothing, everybody has to have it now. It's blowing up. Mark's brand is blowing up in Paris. Paris loves Mark. How about that? And apparently the white tracksuit that Dindada was wearing when he won gold, sold out already. This is big. Mark has us sending the rest of his stock 2-day air. And he's going to stay another week in Paris and move product. This is huge. What I have here, I'm putting 2 flavors head to head. I've got a white chocolate against a vanilla raspberry. It's good, but it's plain. Kind of like that vanilla one. Not a lot to it. So we've got the entertainment tonight, and closing this show out will be a breakdancing duo that we met while on tour a couple years ago. They call themselves Drunk and Sober. They're going to go ahead and finish the show out. I hope you enjoy them. Here is, what is it again? Vanilla raspberry. So this raspberry is more subtle. This didn't have the raspberry puree in there. The vanilla mixed with the raspberry, I like that. I'm going to pick that as the winner of the two. Well, take it away, Drunk and Sober. And congratulations to Dindada on the gold chain and the Branch City Breakers on the silver chains.
wish to know, then this is the place to go. If you wish to know, then this is the place to go.
Hey man, how's it going? We've got the butter chicken. Mama Patel made this. She's my neighbor across the street. Butter chicken, simple name, not simple flavor, let me tell you. It's the depth of flavor, man. it's far out. Looks like tikka masala. I know what you're saying. It's not. Still has a similar tomato base, and then it also has that cream to it, like a creamy tomato base. And I want to say she puts like a yogurt in it to get that creaminess. And of course, can't do this without my acid reducer. The spice level here in India, no. It's too far out, man. It is just too far out here. The spice level, the heartburn, no. Man. Oh, look at that. Falling apart already. And of course I got it sitting on, you guessed it, basmati rice. Let's see what Mama Patel got for us today. Man, you can't get butter chicken like this back in the States. No way. That's why I moved to Calcutta, India. Look at that sauce. Far out. Choice cuts of chicken, very tender, very creamy. The flavor just jumps off the plate. Look how beautiful that orange is. Man, beautiful. Far out. Mama Patel, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10 sitars. Got the aloo gobi right here. This is made by Sarita. She's from the neighborhood. Now aloo gobi, I never used to like cauliflower, man, until I had it in Indian cuisine. And it was the aloo gobi that I had that made me go, you know what, man? Cauliflower is really far out. I don't mind it. Well, it's a spicy one here in India. Here in Calcutta, 118 today. Far out, 118. All right, let's get into this aloo gobi. Potatoes, cauliflower. Look at that. That's a bite right there. Far out. Far out. Look at that cauliflower. Never would have dreamed I'd like it. Sarita did a good job. flavor's so deep. You'd never guess it with potato and cauliflower, you'd get this much flavor. Sarita made it pretty spicy too. Not as spicy as the outside. 118, can you believe it? Well, this is a great dish. One of my all-time favorites. Far out, it's good. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 sitars. I messed him up. I put him on camera and messed him up. Your camera shot. What I got here today, this is a dish by my friend Sarita. What this is now, this is called chili chicken. So this is popular in northern India. And it's got an influence of Chinese food. Kind of has that look. Like an orange chicken or something like that. But what you got here, man, it's really far out. You got onions, you got peppers, this deliciously seasoned chicken. Oh, she really does a good job on her chicken. What I've had in the past. Very moist, very tender. I'm excited about this. And of course, sitting on basmati rice. So let's see what Sarita has here for us. Far out, man. This is amazing. Let's get some of that onion. Hardly any spice. Hardly any spice on that. As far as heat and spicy, I don't mind it. You can really taste it. Now, Mama Patel, across the street there, her food's usually pretty spicy. This is incredible. Far out, man. This is why I moved to Calcutta. You can't get Indian food like this back in the States. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 sitars. Check this out. My friend Damat, he's kind of a grill master here in India. And he makes these Sikh kebabs, quite popular here, the Sikh kebab. And he finger rolls the chicken. And once he finger rolls the chicken, he puts it on skewers. And then cooks it in the tandoori oven. I'm really excited about this. Man, you cannot believe the flavor. It is so deep and just filled with exotic spices and flavors. This is amazing. I love the presentation. Rolled up like that and put on skewers. You know, like a shish kebab. Far out, man. Damat Sikh kebab. I'm going 8 out of 10 sitars. Take a look at that. That's my friend Sarita's curry. She lives behind me. She's one of my neighbors. I'm at an Airbnb here in Calcutta, India. I moved here because you can't get good Indian food back in the States. You can't get curry like this back in the States. Okay, let's see what Sarita cooked up for us today. Boy, that basmati rice really soaked it up. Wild, man. This is far out. Oh, far out, man. The chicken. It's so tender, guys. Oh, it's got some heat to it. It's got some heat to it. Look at that beautiful curry. Nice tender piece of chicken. Far out, man. This is great. Far out. And this is why I moved to India. Sarita, this curry chicken is amazing. Not too spicy. Just right. Super tender, moist. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 sitars. Hey man, what we got here is a mixed vegetable covered in Indian spices, exotic flavors, let me tell you. But this mixed vegetable, check out how far out this is. You got cauliflower, potatoes, peas, carrots. Look at this big old cilantro. I believe that's cilantro. I mean, you got corn. You got corn. And then, of course, all laying on a bed of basmati rice. Delicious. Right here, this is very important. That's where I keep my acid reducer. I get serious, heavy heartburn when I eat this spicy food. You can't believe it. All right, let's get into this. Never used to be a fan of cauliflower till I had it in Indian cuisine. Far out, man. Far out. Oh, it's got some heat to it. That is spicy. Talking about heat, it's 122 here in Calcutta. Yesterday and today. It's burning up. I like the heat, but sometimes it gets a little tough. It's got a spice to it. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. You got green beans in there even. Green beans. Mixed vegetables galore. Absolutely incredible. Far out, man, the food is great. It's another one by Mama Patel. She's my neighbor across the street. Tell you what, I gotta go. 8 out of 10 sitars. All right, what we've got here is the chicken pakora. I'm telling you what, looks far out. I mean, that is far out. I'm excited. This is from Mama Patel from across the street. Chicken is so tender. No gristle, no fat. Far out, man. The flavor is deep. I can't even talk, I'm so excited. Juicy chicken. Juicy chicken. Incredible. Far out, man. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. I'm here for the most premier Indian food. You can't get this good Indian food back in the States. It's like fast food Indian food. I don't care for it. I moved here for the real stuff. Far out. Tell you what. Chicken pakora. I gotta go 8 out of 10 sitars. What we got here today is the dal fry sitting on basmati rice. Again, this is from Mama Patel across the street. She's one of the best home cooks in Calcutta, India. No lie. The food's far out, man. What this is a lentil, kind of like a lentil soup in a massive depth of flavor. I mean, it's heavy. The dal fry back in the States, nothing like this. You can't get this back home. That's why I moved here. You really get that fry element. It's not like a typical dal, like a typical lentil soup. The fry element really comes through, and I think that's why I like it possibly better than the normal dal. Far out. Far out. Man. Man. I gotta go 7 out of 10 sitars. Tell you what, I'm excited about what we got here today. My friend Demont, he lives on the north end of me. He's in my neighborhood. And he kind of fancies himself a grill master, if you will. He's got a tandoori oven, tandoori grill. I've heard it called both. And he does some incredible grilled items. What we have here today is some tandoori grilled chicken and tandoori grilled shrimp. Now look what's on that shrimp. It's like a relish or something. Look at that food, will you? Far out, man. It's heavy. Alright, well what I'm going to do is a versus. I'm going to see, out of DeMont's grilling, I'm going to see if I like the chicken best or the shrimp. Here we go. Tandoori shrimp. Okay, so that type of relish. Chutney. Maybe it's chutney. Oh, it's got heat like you wouldn't believe, but the flavor is explosive. It's far out, man. That shrimp is cooked perfectly. The flavor, explosive. Look at this chicken. Got cilantro on there. Amazing. Guys, you can't get Indian food in the States like this. That's why I moved to Calcutta, India. Look at that. The cook is perfect. I'm pretty much a chicken guy, but out of DeMont's chicken and DeMont's tandoori shrimp, I'm picking the shrimp. Absolutely incredible. Far out, man. This food is amazing. By my opinion, Indian food, best food on earth.
Okay, look, you know how you always talk about how you can simulate all that stuff on the computer? You know? What's the difference? Why can't we simulate a girl?
Why? It's two-dimensional on the screen. It's not flesh and blood, Gary.
Well, I know that, but, you know, we can use it.
Oh my gosh, toilet bowl food. I don't know if you're trying to be funny on purpose, but you're making me laugh. Thank you.
Okay, look, you know how you always talk about how you can simulate all that stuff on the computer? You know? What's the difference? Why can't we simulate a girl?
Why? It's two-dimensional on the screen. It's not flesh and blood, Gary.
Well, I know that, but, you know, we can use it.
It's my faculty. It's designed for men and it's designed for women. And at the same time, it's designed for neither.
Okay, look, you know how you always talk about how you can simulate all that stuff on the computer? You know? What's the difference? Why can't we simulate a girl?
Why? It's two-dimensional on the screen. It's not flesh and blood, Gary.
Well, I know that, but, you know, we can use it.
And I'm wearing this right now, this fragrance. It's part of my outfit. The song, it's part of my outfit.
thanks for coming. I like your name. That made me laugh.
Olive Branch City, where I'm from, my brother, Beauty Mark Gabor, his clothing brand BMG sponsored a breaking crew that they sent over to Paris, France. They won the silver chain in the team competition, and Din Dada won the gold chain in the solo competition. So the Branch City Breakers really cleaned house over there, and we have an in-studio guest today. Din Dada is here with us, and he is going to perform here in the studio, and he was kind enough to let me bring his chains in here to show these off. We're very proud of him. We're also going to get into these Snoop Dogg Wrap Snacks chips, the Nocho Nachos tortilla chip. It's a cheddar barbecue. Let's go over to the performance, and then we'll come back and I'll review these. How about that Din Dada? Boy, he's cool. So my brother, he is now extending his sponsorship with Din Dada, more of like an athlete, like a basketball player might sign with Nike. That's what my brother's doing with Din Dada. So Din Dada is going to wear only BMG clothes as part of the partnership. So here is look at all the seasoning on there. This is the cheddar barbecue Snoop Dogg chip. So it really kicks out that barbecue flavor. Boy, look at all that. Look at all that on there. Very flavorful. First you get hit with that BBQ and then you get that cheddar. I can't say the chip itself, the tortilla, is necessarily blowing my mind, but overall this is decent. So for the Snoop Dogg Wrap Snacks, Nocho Nachos, I'm going to go 5 out of 10 flushes. You saw it right, you heard it right, now tell me how wrong it is. P.S. Treat others how you'd like to be treated.